So I decided to do some work, work for some people. Like, I've been in the stars and alignments too, but I've been avoid working and panhandling. Guess what I'm doing? Both. Okay. It's not about me. It's about the people. It's about the kids as I'm going through these things, and I do my best to uplift the community as far as we need to be. You know, updated on things. I get mad updates living about, you know, just watching the mass collective kind of interact with one another. And then through me, I'm like a whole filter, like rabbit hole filter. But ultimately, uh, there's big things happening. But I'm kind of conjoining all these videos together as I'm vlogging to make it more story-like and eventful. And I want to have sessions with you guys. This is Al Capone. Beginning my help from the community with the donations. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I love everybody. You know, praying for us all as I'm doing the work. You know, no matter the chaos or the bliss, doing the work. It's a beautiful day on Earth. There's these things we see, and there's a perception clouded around those things. But it'd be two huge perceptions. One to be heaven and one to be hell, you know, within every blink, you know, everything you see. And I used to have this thing where I got angel eyes, okay? My eyes are I see stuff. But ultimately, no matter if I was looking at hell from the perception or looking at heaven through the perception with the angel eyes, it's or the vision eye, they call it something. They call it a lot of stuff, but, you know, I kind of play with the names myself. But with these eyes, I learned that I couldn't really turn off my angel eyes. It's like that movie. I think it's Raphael or something, or one of the angels that came down and they couldn't turn off their angel eyes until they met another angel. I think it was Uriel, who was kind of drunk, telling him you gotta turn off your eyes sometimes. And I think he learned how to turn off his angel eyes, but I never got to that extent really. I met this one person who kind of put me on to something along those lines, and I still had difficulties. But with the angel eyes seeing through, not only heaven but hell, and even the mortal world, the middle world, even the other side. But we're gonna get to the other side in future videos, because the other side could be a spooky conversation for a lot. But ultimately, things are going down. I'll be recording way more. We got a documentary today, the second part. I'll be recording more of these situations, keeping these phones as charged as possible with this phone. I'm working on the other phones as we speak still. They're in the back of my brain. Going to get this hoodie made, because the legacies have been etched into the reality around us all. On the work I've been kind of doing for the Most High, I'm saying kind of because as I interacted with people who I felt was on the same mission, I found myself always still alone on this mission, as individuality dances around tradition and religion and everything else. So it's a whole doozy with stuff like that. But life is up to how you see it, you know. You could be going through a deep state of hell out of nowhere, then mercy come through and heaven sweep you up. I was telling the story to somebody, very important, might pop up in the future. You know how energy be. And it triggers something deep within me, seeing heaven as a whole, like at the same time, I feel like with all the people I kind of came across, I learned how to do it per person or per persons, but as one whole collective, just to see, have the whole world see something like really big that we're going through on like the one picture. Besides using the angel eyes and these words and the music, just sort of maybe sort of I don't know, something gonna happen, and ultimately, uh, miracles would be like more believable in the states of hell that a lot of people see themselves in. The more we tap in, not only do the Echo Dopey music, but other people music who's like tap into the angel activity energy. That's not strictly demon time, but like elevate energy. There's some elevation music that comes with curses. I ask the Most High to guard my ears and my sights and my other senses as much as possible, as I guess downloading a feeling or a thought from the song as a thing. I enjoy music. I love music. I have this ear energy for it. But ultimately, you can overdose on anything these days. Okay, music, food, any kind of drug. Everything is a drug technically, but any kind of, even humans. But it's a whole doozy, mate. There's just one part, just letting y'all know, along with the other parts. These things are coming together. And this legacy energy, when you type in Echo Dopey, it popped up on me, and I finally got the chance to like claim it, and it gave me new like ambitions to keep going even further, because I used to think that having daughters would be really expensive, so this is why I kind of started this. And then like the whole being inspired by this one person, uh, this female energy, she was kind of like Mulaning it out in this industry they call the music industry, and I thought that was really cool on the low. But at the same time, like I was kind of behind that movement in the midst of it, coming across the same feelings this one artist was feeling for like other people, relationship wise. As I'm like, I'm supposed to be focused on one person, but this person is focused on people, and I focus on people as I'm focused on. It was deep to where I kind of like spooked myself into like, I guess, uh, understanding stimulation through like beyond quantum entanglement means. And I think the heavens, the Most High, El Cielo, angels, God, for like all these moments, to all of Jesus and Yahshua names from the potential they has, calibers and colors, these prayers, they said it was really meant for poets to kind of like recite them. But a lot of people became dark with their talents and their gifts. And I feel like the word was not only like left out of like regular terms, but also left out in music and everything. The word of like the Most High that gave us this light to like, boost this human, temple thing. But yeah, that's another pause.